Okay, we are live. Let me see if I got any volume here. Hello? Hello? Let me see. Do I have... Okay, we are live. Let me see if I... Okay. So, we're back with Football Manager, and today we're going to start with Hull playing Cambridge. And I believe this is a FA Cup match. So, let's look at our, schedule. So, we are here in EFL Cup second round. And our squad is, let's see, I'm going to give a little bit of a break to, is it Harry Maguire? Right. No, Andrew Robinson. Giving him a break. And I'm going to have, Raul Meireles start. Butchering his name. He needs some match sharpness, so we're going to get him in there, get him some match experience in this game here. And let's continue. See what we got going on. Okay. Okay, we have a little interview from the press, or question from the press. And let's continue. And we should be... We still have budget issues, and the board, we can't get rid of our goalie, who we can't use and has a big salary because he's having serious injury problems. So, okay, that's our squad. It's Sheffield. Okay. Let's look at the Cambridge scouting report. Attacking movement. Okay, so what kind of... Let's look at our instructions. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. Continue. Excuse me. So, let's see. We got another email. Fitness test. Michael Dawson is not recommended. And Michael Dawson is still down here. He's not ready to play. So that's fine. And our match previews. Alright, let's see. Team selection. Yes. We're not changing our team. Now, what do we are here? Selection info. Yes. let's see. In instruction. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. How do I I'm going to give them an attacking mentality because it's not a great defensive club, so I want them to be a little bit on the attacking side today. Now I have a substitute who's I never know how to do this. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's submit. I don't know how to do in or out. So who is Halting selection. Squad. Selection info. Here we go. Who's my substitute who is out? It's not even telling me which registration. Here we go. Garrett Brown, James Ware, and Ben Hitchcliffe. Where is Ben Hitchcliffe? Aha! So I need another striker. Who is... Or, let's go back. Ben Hitchcliffe. How do I... Let's see, who is not playing? Let's go back. We got our goalkeepers and... Okay, so... We'll put him out, and we'll put him in. There we go. Now we're ready. Stats, fitness, custom, squad. registration. Okay. And I should have confirm selection. Okay, that's what I didn't do. There we go. Now we can do this. No, I did not. Oh, we'll continue. We'll see what happens. I think I had it selected, so I'm not sure why it's complaining. And we're getting ready for our match here. We'll see how we do. This is an EFL match. And we will see what happens. So, let's continue. And pep talk. Continue the pep talk. Give overall pep talk. Calm. I like being calm. I'm going to tell him to go out and press. And let's see what happens. first half. How have we been playing? Okay, and his match fitness is up, his rating isn't bad. Our goalie, and we played okay. Who's got poor morale? Let's give an overall pep talk first. Okay, he needs, and he still looks switched off. Alright, well. So, why is some of these guys unhappy? So, we need a middle. Why are they having poor morale? So let's replace Huddleston with, I need another midfielder. Let's put Ryan Mason in for Tim Huddleston. And Jake Livermore in for, who else is really tired? He's holding up well. Andrew Robinson. Let's see. I don't know if I can use Ben Hinchcliffe. We want defense right now. So Jake Livermore in for. Is he? He's a midfielder. Central midfield. Who's my other central midfielder? Middleton Henderson, who's playing well and isn't that tired. Any of my defenders really tired. Let's see. Let's see, defensive midfielder, Jake Livermore, because he's I want a defensive mid, so I'm going to put him in for Sean Mahoney, and confirm and give pep talk, Ryan Mason. And we'll say the same out there and make, okay. And now my players who are unhappy are now happy. Come on. And we'll give him a pep talk. And let's see. We had 25 shots. They only had 11. 10 on target. 55. Now, this is an awful lot of fouls. That's 20, almost 30 fouls. That's a lot of fouls. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Green is completed. Intercepted is orange. Received pass. Well, that would have to always equal out of bounds. Yeah. 400. Crosses combination. Let's turn this off so we can see. Crosses intercepted, 16. Completed, 10. Cross assist. Received cross. And 3 of them went out of bounds. Fouled. So we were fouled 12 times, we fouled 17 times. No yellow or red cards. Interceptions. We got quite a few of those. Scoring chances. Half chance. We got 7, and a full chance we got 2. Say movement. What's mistakes? Let's drop ball. We got 1, and that would be lost ball is 3. Those are the 3. No. Intercepted. Hard to look at this chart. State blood to go no. Okay, and possession. We gain possession. Let's see. Red is lost. Green is gained. And a lot of action on their side of the net. Their side of the... So it was a good game. Let's leave the match. Let's continue. Let's look at our inbox. So we won the second round. Yeah, Curtis Davies. Okay. So let's continue. We got a reporter's question. There we go. Be diplomatic. And we're going to continue on to our next match, unless my dog decides that he has other intentions. So we had a lot of shots. Ryan Mason did not play well. Yeah, he only came in, so yeah. Okay. We're getting near the transfer deadline. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Our next match is with Leicester. We're in the Premier Division. So let me look at our schedule. Today is the 24th. Our schedule is on the 27th. So we've got some good players who've been playing well. Let's see. We've got a tough match coming. And see what's going on. Our draw for the third round of the cup is the next day. Let's see. So we're gonna have guys going on international duties coming up the end of August, beginning of September. We are gonna have to work around that. Okay. Ew, food poisoning. Not good. Not fun at all. So let's continue. Okay, today and these are the match results. Where are we? Second round. And when we get to the next day, we should have our third round. And then we got players on international duty. Okay, what's our draw? Who are we gonna be playing? And who are we gonna have? I'm looking for our Hull, Swansea, Liverpool. I don't see us. Oh, this is more of the second round. Okay. This is our next game. Okay, so that may impact. They you have to worry. Defensive positioning is what we need to focus on. So we're going to change the instructions to the next match. We're still on the 24th. Now we're getting the third round draw. Let's see. Third round draw. Let's see. Okay. We got Swansea. Now, in real life, we're kind of near the bottom of the EPL with these guys. Given all they had to stay up to get back up to the Premier League, I hope neither team goes down. I hope they all stay up this season. Now I'm just noticing, why is their symbol a sailing ship and not a tiger? I don't know why. If you look at that, that is a sailing ship to me, not a tiger. They are the tigers. There should be a tiger. But, oh well. Okay, so now we're on the 25th of August. And let's see. This is the... Who did we... Is this the... No? 5 days ago. Okay. Until he complains, and then he says, too much, too much. Alright. That's Swansea for the FL Cup. We know that. And we should be getting to match day. So, today is still the 26th. Yes. We're gonna tactical advice. File. I'm just gonna apply, 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 apply. Really? I'm going to apply all the instructions. Let's do what we can here. Alright. Hang on. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but he does not. We'll try this. Okay. Apply, 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 apply. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see something. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna do these two. I need to increase his playing time. So, but whole faces are impossible. Okay, let me do something. Let's look at, so, contact, squad. I'm gonna put him in as a substitute. And what else am I gonna do? Do I have a goalkeeper in my substitutes? No, I do not. So let's see if I could okay, so let me just see something here. There should be something, selection info. Fitness, injuries, contract, custom. No, maybe it's registration. I need another goalkeeper. Do I have any other goalkeepers? He's not, it doesn't say he's suspended. New advice available. Okay. he suspended? He is suspended, it says that. So, I got a problem. I can't register him. He can be registered, but I don't think he can play. I gotta hope that Janovic doesn't get injured. So, anyway, we are gonna end it here, I think, this part. And I'm gonna go through some of the, let's see if I can get this right. Baseball history comes alive. There we go. Send to live. We're gonna bring this up. I remembered this week. Last week I talked about it. I didn't bring up the pictures. So let's carry on with this. Let's see. Has it come up yet? Should. There we go. Okay, so we had some interesting things. The one thing, of course, Happy Thanksgiving. This is kind of a cool image. This is the great Lou Gehrig with a very 1930s haircut, with his mom. That is his mom, Christina. And I guess at Thanksgiving dinner, he's all dressed up, got his dress shirt and little bow tie on, and he's ready to go for Thanksgiving and helping Mom clean up. I guess they're finishing up. He's even got a little apron on to keep anything from getting on his pants. And she's got her little apron on to protect her dress. And real nice image. And let's see. And Gary Livacari, who does this blog, said, "If Iron Horse can help his mom in the kitchen, so can you." So, really nice picture. Some other things. Of course, a tribute to Ralph Branca. Interesting thing about him, let's bring this up. See, this is not coming up so quickly. Come on. There we go. If you remember, he lived his life. His father was Italian, mom was Hungarian. Lived his life as a devout Catholic. When he was 85 years old, it was 5 years ago, he just passed away at the age of 90. He found out that his mom's family was actually Jewish, and he lost something like 9 relatives in the Holocaust. 9 cousins, more like cousins, aunts, and uncles. And why is this not? There we go. He, of course, is famous for the pitch that led to the Shot Heard Around the World, and that's him very upset after. He actually had to consult a priest. That's him with his parents. That's him later in life. Another important, interesting thing to point out, and this picture is very appropriate. He was one of the Dodgers who welcomed Jackie Robinson, along with Pee Wee Reese, welcomed him into the clubhouse, into the team, made him feel part of the team when he came up in 1947. So he along with Pee Wee Reese, made life easier, at least a little bit easier for Jackie Robinson when he was dealing with the difficulty of breaking the color barrier. So that should be pointed out. The other thing to mention is actually Ralph Franken and Bobby Thompson became good friends. And later on, you see some of the things. Changed his number. And when after that season, maybe he thought the number he had was bad luck. And most of the players, what they said here, most of the players would not go near him after the, right after that game, because he was obviously very upset, and it's like, oh, let this guy, leave him alone, let him work through being upset. And Jackie Robinson went over to him, and it was one of the few players who knew him well enough and said, look, we wouldn't even been here without you. So, like I said, these two, they became close. Actually, the other thing is he was actually one of Jackie Robinson's pallbearers. Sad duty. Because Robinson died way before he should have. Way before his time. Anyway, but he lived to be 90 years old. Not full, long life. After baseball. So that was very interesting. Let's see what else we got. I think there was some other interesting things. Said Hack Wilson, one of the greatest sluggers of all times from the early part of the 20th century, and unfortunately he had a big problem with alcohol and passed away alone and with no money when he was doing the math, maybe in his 40s. He very kind of sad, very sad situation. I got a bunch of pictures with him. Not sure what that is. Bunch of wagons. Pictures of him when he was with the Cubs. Him and his wife in 1930. Spring training. He was only 5'6", but he was rather, on the shorter side for a slugger. You think of these huge guys, and he really wasn't. But he was. I mean, look at him. Kind of shorter and squatter, I guess, than his teammates. But he can hit quite the quite the slugger. This is in the 1932 World Series with Ruth and Gehrig. 1929 World Series, 1920 with his son. The sad part is they're all getting third and second from the right. The thing was, he when he passed away, they talked about here how oh yeah, 1920, the Giants made a mistake and the Cubs were like, oh, we can grab him, and they did, and he played very well for them. But the sad thing was, getting back to, and he passed away, no one, his family his son would not claim his body. Yeah, what did they say? finally, the National League president Ford Frick claimed it, paid for his funeral and everything. Eventually, the Cubs organized a more fitting memorial. So he did get a proper send-off eventually. But alcohol is a tough thing, and it was even tougher back then because they didn't have, the treatment programs that they have now. I don't even know when AA started, so I don't even know if they had that back then to help people deal with alcoholism. But even today, obviously it's a difficult problem. But like I said, back then it was just as difficult a problem, but there was really very little in the way of help available. Alright. So, unfortunately, he never was able to resolve that problem. So, back to here. I need a similar site for soccer. Some more football and baseball stadiums. There we go. The Comsky Park, the Chicago Cardinals bowling to the Packers. And the old style goalposts. You don't see as much now with a football and a baseball stadium. When I was growing up, it was pretty much they were all dual use. Now, not so much. I think there are a few that are still dual use. But I think the Oakland Coliseum is one that I can think of that's dual use. That's one of the few I can think of off the top of my head. So that's something that's changed quite a bit in recent years. Most of the stadiums are now, most cities that have baseball and football teams have separate stadiums. Here's another one, John McGraw and Honus Wagner. Nice picture there. Yeah, there they are. That's a young John McGraw. That's a Honus Wagner. And there's Christy Matt. Is that Christy Matheson? Oh, is that Christy? Was that Christy Matheson? Wagner with a little fan. In later years, John McGraw's Giants manager them. And Ty Cobb and John McGraw. John McGraw. No, Harry Wolverton. There's John McGraw. As a player. And there's John. Wagner. That would be Wagner. Oh wow. This was clockwise. Wee Willie Keeler, John McGraw, Hugh Jennings, and Joe Kelly. Roger Hornsby and John McGraw. And so we've had an interesting match that ended up being close for most of it. We've got an interesting match coming up, and we'll see how we do. This is a very addictive game. Made one good move that I'm happy with, bringing in Raul Meireles, who's a little bit older, but he played fairly well. I'm just looking at the, let me go back here. Let's turn this off and send to live. Let's see. You should be coming up back with the, I'm hoping. Yeah, should be coming back up in a few seconds with the, there we go. So you can see he played actually rather well. He's been playing well. Mohammadi, who seems to now be not unhappy, playing well. David Marshall, of course, he's suspended. Michael Dawson's injured. Let's see, let's sort on this. So, Will Keane, that's interesting. Curtis Davies, well, so he's been one of the best players. Why are they saying Ryan Mason? Ryan Mason is 704. Saying he's not. No, they weren't saying that. But if you look at Huddleston, he's not been playing that good. So, neither is Jake Livermore for that matter. But we'll see. May want to see more of Ryan Mason. So, anyway, let me say, we're going to end it here. And, oh, one other thing. I don't know if any of you have been following the International Chess Championship match that's been going on in New York. It is now tied in going into the 12th game. What is it? 5.5, 5.5. And we have the next match tomorrow afternoon, starting at 2 p.m. Good thing is they go on so long that they should still be going when I get home from work. If most of the matches are any indication, but this is it. One of them wins, they're the champ. If they draw, as they have of the 11 matches, 9 have been draws. Then they go into some kind of playoff type situation, and I forget what the details are on that. But anyway, if you're interested in chess, I would, you go on to, actually they'll be streaming, Chess Network is streaming the match, and then there's an analysis at 8 o'clock Eastern by Chess, that's the so Chess Network is Jerry, and I forget his last name, and I think Daniel, and again I forget his last name, he Reich, does the analysis at 8, and of course the World Chess Championship site broadcasts the video so you can kind of see what's going on. The thing about the video, of course, is, I mean, it's a, I'm just trying to, it's a, you know, chess is not exactly video exciting. It's basically two dudes looking at chessboard. Maybe one of the dudes gets up to take a break when they're not on the clock, or you know, the other, you know, or they may stop and get a drink of water. You know, they've got like stacks of water bottles. You know, have a drink of water and continue on. They're both very young. They're both in their 20s. So I would definitely, if you're interested in chess at all, check out those streams. They have excellent coverage. Still trying to get up to speed and follow some of the stuff that they're talking about. Jerry's videos on YouTube, his Chess Network YouTube channel has a intro playlist that is excellent, absolutely excellent. Goes through details, but in very clear way. So anyway, so that'll be it, and I will see you all next time. Take care.